Hey guys, Nicola here from ArxangelRC, and today I have a nice compact flyer, the SkySurfer 1500 by SonicModell. I got this from Banggood. The purchase link is in the description for those who are interested. And let's see how this baby flies. Now, right off the bat, I didn't fly it stock. I installed my FPV gear from my Tech Sumo wing. Servos and motor and ESC are stock. And as you can see, they took off just like a dream. I mean, seriously, I thought that plane would be heavy with all the FPV gear on it, and actually, at 1.5 meters wingspan, it's actually pretty light. It's just under 900 grams, and that's with everything installed and a 3S 2.2 amp battery on board. For the first flight, it was just a little bit tail heavy, so you may see some going up and down. But apart from that, the plane flew like a dream, and all that in manual mode. No autopilot stabilization for the first flight. I mean, this was insane. And here you can see it glide without a motor. I gained some altitude, and right there, no motor and pretty much no wind that day. It just flew marvelously, just glides, and from the ground it seems very stable. I had the camera and the video system working all the time, and you'll see that in the second flight. But this was really, really great experience, and I was really surprised by how well the plane flew and how easy it was to get it flying and to fly it. This is definitely suitable for beginner pilots and those looking to get into FPV without investing in a huge model with a lot of space and a lot of complications and modifications. The only thing I actually did to the plane was to move the elevator and rudder servos, which are normally at the front. I actually took them out and cut holes in the tail at the back, installed them there, so it would be easier for me to balance the plane once I installed all the FPV gear. If you want to see the whole build, you can check out my blog. It's in the description below as well. And yeah, overall, I am extremely happy. I think it's even lighter than a few other planes in that same category. And to show you why it's also very suited to beginners, I did one more test. It was a bit risky, but turned out all right at the end. Here you can see I tried to tip stall the plane on purpose. Sadly, I forgot to switch out of the autopilot mode. And the autopilot does not have the best history of taking the plane out of a tip spin, so it crashed. And it did appear to be a severe crash, but in reality, the fuselage is very tough but bendy, and I was able to fix it up with a little bit of glue and fiber tape in something like 10 minutes and get the plane flying again. Honestly, very, very nice flyer. And as with most planes, if you don't treat it right, it will bite you. But had I switched out of the autopilot mode, I would have saved the plane. Doesn't matter. Crash tested it, held up pretty fine. I did have to do some balancing on the prop because it was vibrating a little bit, but as you can see, no vibrations in the camera now, and I'm pretty happy with it. Second flight was very uneventful. I did a duration flight, wanted to see how long it will fly on that 2.2 amp battery. Actually, it did 33 minutes on 1800 milliamps out of the battery, which is pretty darn impressive. And at 1.5 meters wingspan, it will carry a larger battery, something like 3 amps. Probably we can go down on the C rating for weight, and I'm gonna try that as well later on, and I'm pretty sure I'll get over 40 minutes with that, probably 45, which is pretty impressive for a setup of that weight. And coming in for the landing, nothing too spectacular. You just glide it in. The plane glides like a dream, flies like a dream, takes off, even though it's a pusher model. It takes off surprisingly easy, unlike a lot of other models out there that I've personally had experience with. Overall, I do recommend for beginners and also for experienced pilots who are looking for a light FPV platform that could fly for a long time. So if you want to see more, learn more, go to arxangelrc.blogspot.com. That's all for now. Bye.